What's good, everyone? It's your boy Santo G, back at it. You already know, spreading unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, if you're new here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. It don't cost you nothing, and it will help out this channel. So today, I wanted to just touch bases with you guys, man, and give you guys a little prison 101, man, a little bit of flecha. Now, when you're in there doing time as an active homie, there's gonna come a time where maybe you gotta take care of some business. You gotta go on a mission, maybe boo-bop somebody, or maybe you gotta hold on to something. Well, let me tell you guys that me personally, when I was young and I was going through the prison system, I didn't say no to anything. Anything that the homies asked of me, I always said yes, and I always did what I had to do. Now, I did do my homework, and let me tell you, anytime you get asked to do anything, and I mean anything, you have the right to ask whatever questions you want to know. The reasons why, everything. Whatever you want to know, you have the right to ask. You have the right to ask under whose authority, so on and so forth. My understanding is best to get as much information as possible. That way, later on in the future, if that situation ever turns into a bigger situation, you have all the information possible to deal with it accordingly. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't know is whenever they come and ask you for a favor, that's exactly what it is. It's a favor. Now, unless you haven't messed up to where you got boo-bopped, then you know what I mean? If you got to the point where you had to go in that cell and get boo-bop, then it goes without saying. Not only are you gonna get boo-bopped, but the next mission, next holly smoking, whatever, you're gonna be first one to go. Now, if you're in a situation like that, then I suggest you just do what you have to do, take care of business, clear your name, and you know what I mean? More power to you. But say you're in a situation where you just minding your own, you're programming, doing your time, you have the right to say no. Let me say it again. You have the right to say no. But you can only say no one time. Meaning, if they come and ask you, hey, can you do this for us? Say you got a visit coming that weekend or something like that, right? And you tell them like, hey, gee, Spencer, look, I'm waiting on this, or I got this in the process. Then they're gonna be like, all right, you good. But if they double back, say next month or in a couple months, they need a favor and they come up to you and you say no, that's like a slap in the face. You know, it's like they let you do your thug dizzle, now they're doubling back. Now it's up to you to be like, hey, yeah, I'm ready, coach. Count me in. You know what I'm saying? Don't make people feel like that, because then it's gonna put you in a position to where maybe they're like, hey, he's next. They just watching you. Any mistake you make, you're next. Or they could spin it however they want, but that's just not a good look. And I'm just telling you from my own experiences on how to deal with these situations. I'm not anybody that's gonna be like, oh, this is how you do it, this is that, this is that. I'm just simply telling you my own experience, how I feel like if you're in that situation, you should deal with it. Now, I'm not sitting here telling you to go to prison, because best believe, stay out. Stay out, take care of your family, worry about your health, worry about your studies, worry about making money. The rest is bullshit, because at the end of the day, ain't none of this gonna help you be a productive member in society. How many hollers did I do, this and that? I can't put that on my resume out here to get a job. I can't put that on my resume out here to get any type of position. So I suggest you worry about yourself, worry about your money. But to all my people, if maybe you're going through some hard times, or you know you're gonna go turn yourself in, just keep this in mind, man. You do have the ability and the authority to say no. You can say no. You don't have to do it. If you got stuff in play and it's gonna mess up whatever you got in play, you don't have to do it. But just know that you can only say no once without getting looked like a straight just lop ass fool, straight lame. You know what I mean? That's why to me, anytime they ask me any favors, I always make sure I handle business, because I know I know that I'm a representation of my neighborhood, of my city, of the homies, period. So I always carried and conducted myself as such. Just a little different one for you guys, man. I appreciate you guys watching. Shout out Frenchy Volcanoes. Shout out Killer Kush. Shout out Cali Herbs Los Angeles, man. And shout out Hate Our Extracts. Let's get it.